Okay, I'm going to be talking about international trade and net exports. Basically, we're looking at what to do to increase the NX, and currently, right now, it's negative 5% or about $500 billion. There are tariffs and there are imports quotas. So these are the ways to stop the actual number of imports into the country. Tariffs are a tax on imports, and they increase the price of the domestic good. They can be a revenue tariff, one where it just increases the price of the product and people still buy the product, and then what the government will do is just collect the money. And then there's an actual tariff which actually stops the importation of goods completely because the price is too high and people will buy domestic products. We do tariffs and quotas to protect the infant industry, so that would be like a new industry in the economy. So that might be the solar industry, or that might be cars back in the 1920s. We put a tariff on to protect the United States workers, protect United States companies, to help keep jobs in the United States, and also to help with defense. Now, how would protecting the United States tariffs and quotas help us with defense? Basically, if we trade with other countries and they make our bombs, our weapons, if they make all the things we need for possibly to protect ourselves, then that could affect our national defense. The reason why we have free trade and lower tariffs is to allow for free flow of goods and services, including labor and capital, to the most efficient places. We get more products, we get it at a cheaper price. So consumers benefit from lower tariffs, and everybody benefits. We get more products, we get more innovation, and we get cheaper prices. Basically, the government can decide to tax the goods specifically or tax goods from a specific country. Raising the price of the good should lower the number of goods sold. One thing you have to worry about possibly would be if other countries retaliate, if they base a tariff or quotas on our goods, and then all of a sudden we might have a trade war. One thing I always think of is we're trying to just be equal to them. Our tariffs have been very low, our quotas have been very low, and other countries are doing this all the time. So quota is where we actually limit the number of imported goods. It's not a tax, but we limit the number to maybe 1 million that come in, and then after that, none can come in. No other product can be allowed inside the US from that country or that place, and that could actually be more effective than a tariff. Just like the tariff that's used to protect jobs, protect workers, industry, or for national defense, it definitely increases the price and lowers supply. Import tariffs and quotas protect companies that can't compete on the international market. If a company is inefficient or can't compete, these policies do not make the company more effective, but they do help them. Import tariffs and quotas will help level the playing field between companies and countries, and basically these tariffs and quotas affect net exports, exports minus imports, and currently for the last 30 years we've been negative in imports and exports. We've been actually importing more things than we've been exporting, and it's been negative, bringing down our GDP. So if we want to increase our GDP, we would be looking at tariffs and quotas to stop the flow of goods out of the United States. Hope that makes sense, and hope everybody understands it. If you have any questions, post, and thank you very much.